Hello, and welcome to The Filmmaker's Lifestyle. I'm Mike Buffo, and today I'm with Eric Hinwood, a director in Los Angeles and director of our film, War of the Limelight. We're at the American film market, and we have learned a lot about how to break in. So Eric, you live in LA, right?
Yeah.
So are you thinking about when you network to try to get a job on set and doing some sort of a camera position or directing position potentially?
Well, definitely. You never know who you're going to run into and who you're going to find in the marketplace, working with some production company or another, or independent.
We have learned that the American film market is a great place to network, and it can be a great place to get discovered. But you got to understand some basic principles about the industry before diving in. I had the pleasure of speaking with a man in the lobby of the Marigold Hotel. Every time he made a point, he would say, it's all about the money. And so here's what that means. Films and television shows, these stories, they get produced in a hierarchy of clout. And the clout is like star power that commands a certain amount of guaranteed revenue once the story is ready to hit the marketing machines that stories are pushed up against and provided for by the advertising machine. And the order goes like this. First, the thing that commands the most amount of money is talent. Talent is king. And this is something that I've been telling my students from the beginning, and it was so gratifying to see this man who produces and has been producing reality TV for so long say that talent is king. It's all about the star. That's number one. Number two is the director, because the director helps get the star involved, you see? But you can't have the star without having the director. And number three is the showrunner. You have a reputable showrunner who's currently working in the past 24 months, apparently. That's what it takes in order to get those other two levels. And then beneath that is the writer. So if you have all of these four things, then you can get your pre-sales, you can get your production budget, you can get your bond to create from the banks to give you at least a percentage or all of the budget that requires. And that's the hierarchy of investment and the bankability of a project.
Connect here with Culver City Bus Station. Rapid Pay Sensible, Big Blue Bus 7 Rapid.
So, what does that mean for guys like us? I'm coming from out of town, Eric lives here. We're both possibly looking for work in our respective fields. You yourself clicked on this video because you're coming to AFM looking for potentially a gig. But did you know you can't work a network show unless you already work a network show? That you can't get a job on the set of a show unless you already do, unless you're already working, which is a catch-22, just like everything in this paradox of this industry, because every crew member is listed on the bond for this, in the sales bond for the company. The bond will be rejected if there's a crew member on there who doesn't have the clout of the rest of the crew. Now, I find this disheartening, but I also find it really motivating at the same time, because now I know where to go. The production companies. If you want work, leave the conversations with the other creatives. Leave the conversations with the film financiers. What you're looking for are the production companies. If you are an entry-level position and you want to learn and apply your education to start making work, so you're not coming down here and getting a job in the obedience industry behind the counter, and you want to get work on set, then go to the production companies. Prove yourself. Do some of their commercial work, their music video work, their stuff that's on the side, and then once trust is built, then you bypass the paradox of the catch-22, and that's what it's all about. And that's the unspoken truth, is that this business is all about relationships, and it's about building responsibility and trust. And you too can become the next generation of the working professionals in this industry. Okay, Eric, now you just bared witness to my great learning from the American film market. What do you think, man? Is that going to influence who you talk to and what you're looking for?
Well, of course, because one of the main things that I find easy to do is to speak to other directors, other writers, other actors, because you have quite a bit in common. But that's not where the work is coming from. It's coming from the production companies. The director's not going to be hiring another director. The writer's not going to be hiring another writer. It's going to be the production companies hiring all of the above. So it really changes where your focus goes, and instead of choosing the easy route of, oh, I have a lot in common with these people, I can talk to these people, you have to step outside of your comfort zone and say, no, I'm going to talk to these production executives because they know what's going on, and they're the ones that are going to be looking at the CV to see if I'm being hired or not.
Okay, now before you go back to your email or watch some other YouTube video, I'm going to leave you with this last tip. And when you go to the film market, I want you to stand back and ground and look around and look at people's behavior. The people who are standing and looking at other people waiting to be talked to, those are creatives. Those are people in need who are there, who have invested their time into being there, and they want to get discovered. And if that's who you're looking for, then meet them. But the people who are sitting down, who are working, who are with laptops, those are the people that work for other people. This is my opinion. And those people are busy. Don't bother them. Those people are support people for the people who are in meetings, working with distributors. They are part of packages that are there to make a deal, and they are under deadline. Don't bother them. Now, the people that you want to meet, if you are creative, if you have a project, are the people sitting down, doing nothing, just waiting. Those are the people who don't need anything from anybody and who have an abundance of knowledge to pass on. Those are the people that if you say something nice, a great opener, you acknowledge them or something, then you can spark up a conversation that may lead to your education. And that's what this is about. Every relationship is a possible message that they have for you and that you have for them. And I think that's what this marketplace is about. Sure, deals get made, but they're born out of these messages from one person to another. And that we're all here to lift each other up. And I don't believe what they say. Someone told me that 95% of those people are wannabes, but he's wrong. 95% of those people are the most hardworking, creatively engaged, and have career breakthrough messages for each one of you. And if you're dedicated and you are present, then you can meet just the right person, like I did, like Eric did, and like we will continue to do in our presence here at the market. Thank you for sitting. Hold for motorcycle. Thank you for watching the Filmmakers Lifestyle Show on YouTube or wherever this video gets posted. If you've enjoyed listening to my soapbox and you like camera solutions, entry-level filmmaking tips, or reviews of great events like this, then you're going to love some of my other videos. And click around and hope you find what you're looking for. Click like, subscribe, comment, show some love.
Good luck at AFM.